Hey cats, how you doing? Welcome to another week of Moon Pie's How to Make Money on YouTube series, presented by netstories.com. The glasses, they're 3D, see? I think there's a movie theater out there that probably needs these. I guess we're not supposed to walk out with them. Well, this week, as I promised last week, I'm going to talk about the one thing that YouTube partners are doing wrong. Now, I know this video may seem like a terrible idea. There are 15,000 YouTube partners out there, and I think I'll be lucky if 2 or 3 actually watch this. For many reasons. Most of them don't know I exist. Obviously, I'm just a small fry out there. And more importantly, a lot of the existing YouTube partners, they think they know it all. They've read the secret. They've cracked the code. They've broken down the fourth wall. They know everything they need to know about making money on YouTube because they're already in the YouTube partnership program. Not really, no. And I promise that even though this may seem like a terrible subject, it'll probably apply to you even if you're not a partner. Because the one thing that the YouTube partners aren't doing right, you're probably not doing well either. So let me get down right to it. There was a story a couple months ago, a national story, basically that said that about the YouTube partnership program and saying that there were hundreds of people, hundreds of partners making 6 figures a year. And then there were thousands of YouTube partners making thousands of dollars a year. And I imagine there's probably even more thousands making hundreds of dollars a year. And in the story they singled out Philip DeFranco, and who's one of my favorite YouTube channels, and he's one of the bigger YouTube channels out there. And basically what happened was they said that, hey, this guy's making 6 figures a year is what the article said. And then a day or two later on his blog, on his video channel, he said, hey, I'm not. I don't know where that came from, but, you know, I wish I was. And maybe he was just being modest, or maybe, you know, he didn't want, you know, ex-girlfriends to hit him up for, you know, alimony, or I guess his girlfriends wouldn't be alimony, but whatever. He probably didn't want old girlfriends calling him up and harassing him or anything, or whatever the case may be. So I still said, hey, what if he's being honest? What if he's not really making in the high 6 figures, which is what I thought he'd be making? And I looked at his video views, the amount of video views he's getting compared it to mine. And he's making about 100 times video views. You know, he has way more videos than I, and the average video gets way more views, a lot, obviously many more subscribers than the nearly 5,000 that I've collected. No, I didn't collect you, okay? You came into my nest. And I was thinking, why is it, how can he be making that much? When I looked at what I was making relative to my views, if I had his views, I'd be making probably 7 figures at that point, or at least in the high 6 figures if I was amassing his kind of views. And it sort of dawned on me the reason why Phil DeFranco, Ray William Johnson, Dave Days, Elisa Nova, all these people that probably get a ton of video views, Smosh, get a ton of video views, yet they're not making as much money as they can. These YouTube stars are probably leaving money on the table for one simple thing: they don't know how to sell. And obviously you don't want YouTube to become this shopping mall where everyone's just promoting stuff and selling stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about selling the leads to the advertisers, not a Glenn Ross thing. I'm talking about a simple fact that this video right now, it's about making money. So you're going to see ads that are here and there, basically about money and money-making things and other things, which advertisers will actually pay good money to get that kind of lead. When I go on vacation, I take my camera with me, whether I'm at the beach, at a theme park, at a ski resort, wherever I am, because I know if I get something good out there worth uploading, and I've uploaded plenty of family clips out there, family vacation stuff, advertisers will, a hotel operator in a certain city, a theme park operator, any of these things, they will pay top dollar to get their ads on that video because they know that that's the kind of traffic that they want to see. They've been pre-sold on these things. I've always said that if you have let's say the same amount of time, and you want to either make a video of a dog on a skateboard, or you want to put out a video with a buying guide of the 10 best skateboards out there on the market to buy, you will make a lot more money on that buying guide, assuming you get reasonable amount of page views. Now, Again, I realize if you're talking about a little pug or a little, chihuahua on that skateboard, it's going to be pretty cute, so it's going to get a lot of volume of views. But as far as a buying guide or something like that, I've seen a lot of videos out like that where they actually pre-sell what the ads are going to be, and you don't know what it's going to be, but that's what works. You don't see that. Phil DeFranco doesn't do it. Ray William Johnson doesn't do it. Lisa Nova, they don't care. They're just doing their thing. They're playing music. They're doing a comedy skit. They're talking about news. But at the end of the day, that's not going to monetize the way a focused video would. A focused video where advertisers are willing to pay top dollar for. So I think you have a case where, like, let's say the YouTube partners that are doing it right, like Michelle Phan, who's become famous for like her YouTube makeup application videos. I guarantee you that she makes more per videos, probably 2 to 3 times more what a Phil DeFranco does per view. Because when she's out there, she's making a video where it's focused, and you have cosmetic companies, skincare companies, just any type of beauty product maker is willing to pay top dollar for a lead there. It's just obvious. It falls off the tree. People like Rob Hooligan, the guy that does origami from Rob's World. I guarantee you the advertisers there, if you click on his videos, the ads there are probably going to be like origami instructional videos, high quality paper to fold to create our origami animals and things like that. The video pre-sells itself without sounding like a marketing pitch, because it never was intended to be a marketing pitch. But deep down inside, if you reverse engineer every video, there has to be a purpose. There has to be an end game. There has to be a result. If you don't know how to do game theory when you're doing a video, which is basically saying, what will the next person do next, you're failing when you're creating a video. Now, if you have a great video, upload it. It doesn't matter. There's no reason to make it a marketing video or even have some kind of marketing means. But if you actually want to maximize the possibility of money you can get from ads, and here's where it becomes a non-partner thing as well as a partner thing, because partners have the ads already added to their videos. If you go into a partner video, you're going to see ads down there, you're going to see a pre-roll, you're going to see a side roll, an upside down roll. I know you haven't seen those two, but I guarantee you YouTube's probably thinking about it right now. But if you're a non-partner, as I've told you many times before over the years, but dating back to my original 2007 video, I'm pretty sure, take that video, embed it in blogger.com, where you have the Google, and activate Google AdSense on it. You can create the same situation that you do on YouTube with a much slower hurdle to clear. And it's the same thing. That video you have on Blogger that you embedded there and put a little content on there, the ads are going to be relative to what the video is. So obviously you want to find something that you're passionate about. But if you're a baseball card collector, there's money to be made there because the ads are going to be reasonable ads. If all you're doing is just putting up a skit about talking about today's news, and I'm going to be saying, well, to be topical this week, I can have some Charlie Sheen rip, and whatever the case may be, the ads are going to be like teeth whitening, and whatever the case, those low-paying ads, ringtones, get a free Xbox by this auction bidding site. You don't want those ads on your video. You want to be able to create a video where you pre-sell an experience and you're creating that lead, making it easier for the advertiser to cash in on that lead, making it more attractive for someone to click on those ads and act on them because that is what they wanted. And you can actually pre-sell in your video without it sounding over the top. Now today I haven't really pre-sold anything because I have no intention of actually doing this in this particular video. But if I wanted to, I had like a camera buying guide a couple weeks ago where basically went over all the cameras, the webcams that I use. And I don't know how much that video itself has made, but I'm sure it's been a decent amount of change relative to my other videos per view because it has links to cameras and the ads are probably related to stuff that's, compelling, and I'm pre-selling the stuff at the time. So that's the tip. I don't think partners are doing that. And I don't think you have to sell your soul to do it. And I don't think you want to do it you'll ruin YouTube. YouTube will be ruined if everybody's out here trying to hawk something. It'll become one big flea market. I'm not asking you to do that. Google's doing this on YouTube's partner, YouTube parent. Google's actually facing this right now. It's facing what they call content farms, which are people that create small articles and just slap a bunch of ads on it and put it out on the internet, and they do search engine optimization to get it up on top of the rankings. And Google's coming under fire because a lot of companies are being able to trick their way to the top of the search engine, and they're not really offering quality content. I'm not asking you to do that. That's bad. And if you just do a buying guide for the sake of being a buying guide, that's bad. You have to make a quality video regardless of what's happening. But given the choice of selling nothing or pre-selling something else, Why would you leave that money on the table? Tell me, Lisa Nova, why? Dave Days? Come on. I've seen you pitch Pop-Tarts before and stuff like that. It's easier to sell real stuff without having to be a sponsor. Set it up. Be kind to the advertisers. Give them what they want. But also, obviously, without giving your viewers exactly what they want too, or else they won't subscribe. So that's this lesson in this week. The one thing that YouTube partners, and probably nearly every non-YouTube partner, is doing wrong. Learn to pre-sell. Learn to predispose. Learn to monetize your videos by creating the opportunity for the advertiser. I'll be back next week.